How would you adjust a DCF for a company like a tech startup? Now, this question is super important for you to grasp on an interview level, and it's not because you'll be using a DCF for a tech startup, but it's because by understanding how you tweak a DCF and how it really works, it's going to allow you to answer these questions better in a meeting or an interview, and it'll also mean that you'll be able to explain things if they do double question you when you're walking me through a DCF. Finance technicals are not just about memorizing and spitting it out. If you do that, you're probably going to end up failing your interview. So the way to look at this is understand that a tech startup is going to be a little bit different than a normal business. The first thing we want to understand with a DCF is we want to increase the projection period. So if our projection period is 7, we want to make it 10. With any company that's not super stable, you want to be projecting more years in the future so that you can more accurately depict the value of the company. Now, in addition to increasing the forecast period for our free cash flow, we also want to make sure that we include the discount rate and increase it a little bit. Because think about it, we're looking at a tech startup. The required rate of return for someone to invest in this is going to be a lot higher than your average 12 or 13% weighted average cost of capital. And then the last thing we might want to do for this is include increasing margins of scale, right? If it's software as a service or something, once you have your underlying infrastructure set up, it might be a little bit cheaper and you might be able to make more of that flow down to your free cash flow. And also make sure your revenue growth is increasing a little bit faster than it would be for a normal company because it is a startup, right? We're expecting a heavy amount of growth.